As for the claims that the plume should be visible on seismic tomography models under Siberia, well, you know perfectly well, colleagues, that you don't have enough data to assemble a reliable seismic tomography image for this region. Or are you deliberately lying in your articles? Not to mention that you rely on data collected over 30 or more years, which produces a distorted picture, kind of like a chupacabra, rather than an accurate representation of what's actually happening. Allow me to give you an analogy. It's as if you put a child into an MRI scanner. Instead of doing a quick scan, you leave them there for 30 years until they grow into an adult. Then you take all those images and average them out. What you end up with is a Frankenstein-like result, just like your seismic models, which entirely fail to reflect the rapid changes in growth of the Siberian plume's head over the past 30 years. Stop wasting time with nonsense. Some Russian journalists claim that I rely on so-called incompetent sources. However, in one of my previous addresses, I specifically cited scientific papers written by Russian scientists. So what's your problem, journalist? Do you consider your own Russian scientists and their official research incompetent? Or is the real problem that only the FSB decides who is competent, ignoring science, common sense, and the safety of its own population? I neither expect nor seek official confirmations or denials of my statements. Any official statement, even a denial of the truth I'm presenting, will only draw more attention to this information. Eventually, Russian citizens will connect the dots and realize that I am telling the absolute truth, not their government. For the Russian authorities, that is unacceptable. If the Russian people knew the full extent of the situation, if they knew what their leadership knew, not a single person would remain in Siberia.